welcome to this edition of the AMC News Dispatch. I'm Diana Dawa from the Office of Public and Congressional Affairs. The mission of the 841st Transportation Battalion is to deploy and conduct surface deployment distribution and water terminal port operations during peacetime and war to directly support and sustain the warfighter. The 841st is a subordinate unit of the Surface Deployment and Distribution Command, a major subordinate command of AMC. The 841st supports the national strategic mission by delivering and sustaining warfighting capability anywhere in the world. This dispatch focuses on their mission and the people who make sure things run smoothly.
Well, what we're doing is loading the vessel called the Westward Venture with cargo bound for overseas, shall we say. You know, you don't see us on CNN, but if they bear in mind that all those Humvees and the tanks and the trucks and their equipment, we're the ones that are responsible for them getting it over there. So if they bear that in mind, they understand, you know, the importance of our jobs. It does give me some sense of comfort and sense of pride. I was also in Antwerp before the run-up to the beginning of the war, pushing out the equipment before the war actually started. So I've had integral parts of this whole, shall we say, effort, so to speak. So it is a sense of pride and dignity for me.
I am what they call a stevedore. I supervise the loading and the discharging of the vessels, the operation around here. Anything ranges from rail work to working the ships to yard operations. I'm involved with all.
We'll receive cargo by commercial truck or rail. And if it's port call cargo, which would be unit cargo, the unit will come in, we'll work with them, make sure everything, especially if it's hazardous or sensitive, make sure everything is documented in the system correctly. And then it'll get staged out in the staging areas, and then we'll load it on a vessel. For the MRAPs, we work with SPAWAR, they bring them over, and then we're responsible for going down and getting 100% accountability of those. And making sure the final load list, which is the paperwork that we prepare before the day before the vessel's loading, making sure everything's accurate on that. And that's what they use to load the vessel. And then for, we do unit moves, we do sustainment cargo, and then we also have cargo coming back from theater, back from Europe and everywhere. And we'll get it cleared through U.S. Customs, and we'll process it coming in, and then we'll send it out, whether it be truck, commercial truck or rail. Our freight section gets involved with scheduling the conveyance, truck and rail, for it coming in or going out. We mainly handle the ship loading and the ship discharging.
A typical day, if we don't have a vessel, we have vehicles coming in or equipment coming in for a vessel, getting that staged, doing a piece count, getting everything ready for the next vessel. Transportation soldier is a soldier who sends units out overseas and sends them back home, gets all their equipment out to them, and gets it back for them.
The biggest challenge that I think for Airdate Hotel is when it comes to when you're trying to achieve information like off the top containers, and you have a TCN label that may be so big, and sometimes it's kind of hard to see. Also with the ILA guys that are working out here, you have to really be careful because with all the equipment moving around, you have to ensure that nobody gets hurt or anything. Sure. Safety is always an issue, but it's even bigger when you're running night-offs like that.
Make sure that they get the right thing. Sometimes that's why I flagged them with different vessels. I may have a red, just like yesterday for the Western Venture. I may have a blue flag for air fire. But to be staged in the TC dock in different areas helps the contractor them to make sure that they know the right stuff to get to go on the right vessel. But if not, it's going to go in the wrong one. Someone's going to get the wrong thing at the wrong place over the Middle East. Right. So far, so good. 100%, everything was all right.
We're out here to support the 841st on loading up the ships and also tracking stuff that are coming in and off the vessel.
We all work together as a team to make sure it gets done. I think what we do heavily impacts because, we're actually sending over, what they're using.
Whether it's conducting port operations for unit deployment rotations, the movement of up-armored vehicles, or the execution of the Army's Afloat Preposition program, the 841st leads the way in implementing world-class deployment and distribution initiatives that enhance force power projection. That wraps up this edition of the AMC News Dispatch. For more information on the 841st Transportation Battalion or AMC, visit our website at www.amc.army.mil. Thanks for watching.